Hi there, it's Lerald. And with the BFA pre-patch looming, here it is, the Vengeance Demon Hunter pre-patch guide. This won't cover everything about how to play the class in BFA, but it will cover the important stuff on how to adjust from Legion to the pre-patch. First things first, your artifact weapon is now dead. It still exists and you should still wear it, but it no longer has any traits or skills or anything cool going on. Relics still exist, but they're just item level boosts. Where the highest item level relics you can get your hands on, the end. Legion legendaries will still work during the pre-patch too. Their legendary effects will stop functioning at level 116, which means they'll be useful all the way through the pre-patch up until you hit the midpoint of leveling through BFA. In the case of Vengeance Demon Hunter, this means you're going to want to keep using Oblivion's Embrace and Archimonde's Hatred Reborn. Synodaria the Symbiote will continue to be a good offensive legendary as well. Alright, here are all the new abilities for Vengeance Demon Hunter. Chaos Brand is a new debuff for both Demon Hunter specs. You apply it by dealing fire damage, and it increases all spell damage taken by the target by 5%. Demon Hunters. Casters love them. Both Demon Hunter specs also get a new spell called Consume Magic. It's a pretty simple offensive dispel. It eats a magic effect off of your target and gives you a little bit of pain. Not a huge deal, but not bad when you need it. On that note, Empower Wards has been removed. Good night, sweet tattoos. Now here's what's changed. First up, Lesser Soul Fragments now heal based on how much damage you've taken in the past 5 seconds, with a minimum of 1% of health. This means your healing will increase with the amount of damage you take, which is awesome. It does mean that when you're not taking serious damage, your healing will be lower, but who cares? Demon Spikes has also been greatly improved too. It now grants you armor equal to 85% of your agility, which makes agility into an excellent direct defensive stat. The recharge time has been increased to 20 seconds, but Demon Spikes no longer has a pain cost. That's right, it's free damage reduction. Now for some talent changes that affect the rotation. Fracture is now a pain generator instead of a pain spender, and it replaces Shear. It has 2 charges on a fairly short cooldown, and you want to keep it on cooldown at all times. Spirit Bomb now costs 30 pain to cast, and consumes up to 5 soul fragments. It deals damage based off the number of soul fragments you consume. This means you'll generally only want to use Spirit Bomb when you have 3 to 5 soul fragments, and that means you'll have more pain than you need to cast Spirit Bomb. Basically, the pain that you generate can now be used to fuel both Spirit Bomb and Soul Cleave. Soul Cleave also has a fixed cost of 30 pain, it deals some damage and heals you, and consumes up to 2 soul fragments. You'll only want to cast Soul Cleave when you need to spend pain and you have no soul fragments available. This is the talent setup you should run during the pre-patch. You can switch to Sigil of Chains if you really need the small AoE grip, but otherwise there isn't a lot of wiggle room in the first 6 talent tiers. Last Resort is a valid option if you need it. Cheat Death skills aren't generally that great most of the time, but when you need them, they're pretty excellent. Soul Barrier is underwhelming. And due to the long duration on Void Reaver, it's pretty easy to keep around 100% uptime on it. 6% damage reduction isn't mind-blowing, but it's a pretty good bonus considering the talents next to it. Here's the Vengeance Demon Hunter ability Priority. Should you wear Tier 21? The Tier 21 bonuses haven't changed at all, and they're not really mind-blowing. They're decent, and if your highest item level pieces of gear are tier pieces, you should go for it. Otherwise, don't sacrifice the item level. Alright, closing thoughts on Demon Hunter in the pre-patch. I've been pleasantly surprised more by Vengeance Demon Hunter than any other tank in BFA. The redesigns to Fracture and Spirit Bomb took a little relearning, but I think I like the way the class handles more in BFA than I did in Legion. DH is still super mobile, still deals a lot of AoE damage, and still has a lot of self-healing. All that, plus Demon Spikes, is better than ever and easier to use. Pretty nice. Well, I think that about covers it. If you have any questions about how to handle Vengeance Demon Hunter in the pre-patch, ask away. We have pre-patch videos for all of the tanks, and we'll be putting together more videos in preparation for BFA release soon. So stay tuned for more great BFA content, and as always, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.